What's up, Rad Potential YouTube? I'm Mr. Rad, and this is Ernie, and we're back at Phalanx Performance with our Trash to Treasure $400 engine build. And Ernie has finally finished up the tuning because we brought him a truck that is dialed. We fixed all the little issues. So something you didn't see in this video, but if you watched the last dyno video, we were having a breakup, some weird stuff going on. So I've put Haltech IGN-1A coils on it. We tidied up some of the intercooler piping, the alternator wiring, different injectors, chasing this misfire, which I got fixed on the street, and then now we're ripping past 11 PSI boost.
Yeah.
So yesterday, Ernie tuned this thing. I'm just here to pick it up. We're gonna show you guys the final numbers and make some rips. And I know it made pretty dang good power. So
Really good power.
we've effectively maxed out the turbo.
Yes. Yes.
So Charles, you're watching this, he owns a truck. We might need to do a turbo upgrade at some point, but when we do that, it's definitely gonna mean, like, you know, the snowball effect of a transmission and a diff and everything is gonna break. Because on the, also an issue we had too, the clutch was slipping.
Yeah.
So Ernie put a new clutch in for us. So are you impressed with it so far? I mean, you've kind of seen this truck come together from, I mean, at Deals Gap when it was just a T2 block, and then now it's the REW, and then now tuning it, and with the newer Haltech, instead of it had an E6K, on it before, which was DOS based, not even Windows. And then breaking in the clutch, you got to drive the thing around a little bit. So what do you think? Are you a Repu guy now?
Yeah, it's a little tight in there, but yeah, I love it. It's a lot of compliments.
Yeah.
I mean, just took it up to the grocery store, and the cart kid is like, "Oh, sick truck." You know, I'm like, "It's not mine, but okay."
Yeah.
Thank
the
you.
usual. Is that a Datsun? Or is that a Chevy Love truck? Or what? You know, that's the fun conversation I always have with mine.
Yeah.
But no, it's definitely like, you've probably been around like some older RX series cars, you know, like RX-3, 4. I know that blue RX-4 was in here. And like this era of rotary car is just such a different vibe than even a first gen RX-7.
Yeah.
Because like these handle and drive really well. Like Mazda makes great vehicles compared to other trucks and other cars of the era. But like the RX-7s is really when they started pushing like a tight car with good suspension geometry and like the driving matters, you know, kind of mentality.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
it's fun to experience the rotary in different, like very different chassis, you know?
Yeah. Corners and brakes, not so much in this truck, but, you know, style and, you know, sound.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, let's fire this thing up. We're gonna make a couple rips to show you guys how much this thing is putting down and give a good sound of it, and then we'll take it for a rip on the street.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let this thing eat. So I believe this is 14 and some change, almost 15 PSI kind of falling off.
It's like 14 and a half, and then it drops to 13 and a half ish.
Okay.
At top of the RPM.
Sweet.
Oh, I gotta turn the key on. I forgot. There we go.
There we go. The truck's weird. It has like a push button thing, and it gets you every time. Or at least it gets me when you try to turn. I always try to start it on the key. I'm just like,
yeah.
And then you gotta press the button.
Yeah, I was doing that at the start. Yeah.
Heck yeah. I'm so stoked for this thing, guys. One, because this is definitely gonna be like the fastest truck, one of the fastest trucks on the planet, really, rotary truck wise. But two, when Charles gets this back, I just don't think he understands how fast this is. Like, this is sketch level 1000 right here. No brakes, poor steering, bad handling, 350 horsepower. Cool?
Yeah, we'll do another one. I want it to warm up a little bit more. It's starting to break up a little bit.
Yeah, I heard that. I mean,
didn't do that yesterday.
It still made 304. Surprised it didn't tune in on the RX-8. I put like a rev limiter on coolant temperature. What was it at?
Should be fine. It's doing. It's exactly.
It's 178.
It's exactly where it was yesterday when I was ripping.
It was definitely fuel breakup. I got 2 little puffs of black smoke.
Did you?
So
yeah. Although yesterday when I finished up, it was well warmed up, nice and hot. So
it's probably like
it was
closer to
actually
200.
hotter outside too.
Yeah.
So we'll do a couple more
rip
rips.
it.
Yeah. We'll get a clean one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw 9s. So
fat?
yeah, it's getting a little bit better. I'm gonna take some fuel out. Just
Yeah, that's all right.
to get you a nice clean run.
So that back into like the low 10s then?
Yeah.
So the interesting thing, like with this engine being so rusty, crusty, and messy on the inside, it only really makes like 80 PSI compression. So Ernie found yesterday it kind of likes having a little bit more fuel in it. Obviously we were a little too much fuel, but we can take that back out. Kind of keeping it in the low 10s. It's gonna keep it happier, just helping to keep the combustion chamber cool as well. But
Yeah, it really likes a specific number or else it'll do that bucking stuff. And
Yeah.
I'd rather be on the side of a little bit rich than lean. And so yeah, that was a tad bit too rich, but the temp yesterday was about a good 10 degrees hotter on the intakes.
Yeah.
On the intake temp, so that might have something to do with it too. But.
okay. Cool. Well, and the other thing too is like, this is the max load that this truck will probably pretty much ever see.
Yeah.
Especially at maximum boost. Because I can guarantee you that on the street, we're gonna have this thing turned down most of the time.
Oh,
because
come on.
it's gonna be way too fast.
Come on.
That sounded great.
That was a little bit better.
332, 253 foot-pounds of torque. Stout. For a 2,600 pound truck.
Our boost is kind of falling off a little bit up top.
Yeah.
I was running a little bit more boost yesterday.
Okay.
I don't have that hooked up, but I can tell on the map here. Yeah, Charles just needs a bigger compressor.
Yeah.
You know, I think the exhaust side is fine, but
The exhaust. Okay, so just the cold side. Bigger.
we'll see after he drives it. He might say, no, that's fine.
It's probably gonna be plenty fast. It sounded good. It sounded way happier that run too.
Yeah, it just took like a tiny bit out.
0.05%.
That was it, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe when it's hotter outside, it might need a little bit more. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you got your closed loop.
Yeah.
And it's helping you out there. But
Yeah.
anyways, I guess we'll see if the boost stays up. I'm gonna do one more and then we'll be done.
Okay.
But
Sweet.
gas trailing off to like 11.
Okay.
It's pretty low up top where the peak power is at. Like I said, I got the duty cycle ramped up and it's just not doing, it's almost at 100%.
Yeah.
And it's just like, nah, can't do it.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll give
Cool.
it one more.
The crazy thing is like, you know how you can like feel the horsepower in the air of a vehicle? This thing is ripping. Like if you're standing back there, you can feel and hear the exhaust coming out of the back of it. Like it is flowing some air out of this thing.
Be interested to see the EMAP on this.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I
this
bet you
is
it's up
probably
there.
like 4-to-1. Exhaust completely crammed full of pressure. Yeah,
Good.
rad.
I like it.
No, that's perfect. Like I was saying, it's definitely a small turbo here. It's blazing hot, so I'm not going to touch it or poke too close, but small compressor. I think it's in like the 50 mil something, 58 mil or something like that. Kind of just an off-the-shelf manifold that we tweaked a little bit to fit the truck, and just a 3-inch exhaust with a 3-inch rotor muffler at the back, so nothing super crazy. External wastegate, and honestly, the screamer pipe's not even really that loud.
No, it's manageable.
Yeah. So let's we're gonna undyno it and take it for a rip. Heck yeah. Well, Ernie, I can't thank you enough for getting this thing taken care of, getting it knocked out for us. And of course, we had to battle our issues, and I appreciate you definitely swapping the clutch out for us. It's a pretty quick job.
It's part of it.
So with that, if y'all need tuning, engine builds, the whole deal, y'all know Phalanx Performance, come check out Ernie. He's helped us out a ton. Show him some love as well. And I really want to thank you guys for watching the video. Thank the Patreon guys for making all this stuff possible. And Charles for letting me have the privilege of putting his truck together for him, because it's pretty rad to be able to work on some cars like this, and especially not quite on my dime the whole time. So with that, thank you all so much for watching. Live a life you don't need a vacation from. Keep it rad. All right, guys, the video's not over. We got more content still coming down the pipeline right now. All right, Ernie, here at the end. For sale. The best FC.
Oh.
So Ernie's selling this car, guys. Reach out, Phalanx Performance. It's a Series 4, like GXL maybe. It is 5-lug.
Yeah, so everything has been converted over to turbo.
Okay.
Transmission, rear end, you know, axles, all that stuff. Yep. It does still have the 6-port. It's been built, studded, everything.
Yep.
Seals, Bridgeport, or half Bridgeport.
Yep.
369 turbo, just like yours, except for it's been converted to ball bearing.
Yep.
From Journal.
And it made what, 384?
374. Okay. And then today I'm gonna put it back on there and go for about 400.
Okay.
Try to wick it up to about 15 pounds.
Yeah.
And just try to keep it around there. 93 octane.
Heck yeah.
Nothing crazy. It's made it. It's driven out the Deals Gap and back.
Yep. Attacked by a stink bug. Yeah, it's just a good car. Oh, look at that. Little sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a good car. Big long arm manifold kind of sitting up high, or I guess it's got that little extension piece on it.
Yeah.
T2 manifolds on the 6-port. Super
got some really good parts on
it. It's a real good, and it's not really rusty, right?
Right.
So.
It's not like a huge rust bucket. The paint sucks on it, but that'll be for the next owner. The interior is kind of mismatched because it was that nasty blue color that was faded. So I tried to fix that up a little bit. I'm still finding interior stuff to put in there.
Yeah.
It's got a brand new ACT clutch. It's got a lot of new stuff on it. I didn't want to get rid of it, but I just have too many cars.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if that's a thing, but it is a thing for me. And yeah, too many projects, I should say. Not too many cars.
Too many cars that require attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Sunroof delete, and it does. You did buy a roll cage, like a weld together roll cage that needs to go in it. So
brand new
it will come with that as well. But yeah, hit up Ernie. It's a really good car, guys. It's not like a mint condition Turbo 2, but this is like the prime, built by a shop owner, mechanically sound, really good car.
Yeah,
you know,
if you want to like get into drifting or road race, this will be like a perfect candidate for something like that.
Yeah.
And, but it's still drive on the street too.
Yeah.
So
I've ridden in it. It rips. Peace, guys.
Sounds good. Well, that was one of those things where when I talked to Ernie, I was like, Charles can fix that. That's an easy one.
Oh yeah.
guys, this is Charles' first ride in the truck since we turned the boost up. Wanted to include this in this video because it just fits, and I'm so stoked. Just wait for you to see his reaction. This is the best.
Okay. 9. I think 9. Okay. I mean, you have a big range of power. So I mean, you basically have 80 horsepower on the switch. If you turn it down and then turn it up or whatever. Fully warmed up.
That's close, very close.
And first gear's like pretty much useless. I usually just don't want to break it.
Yeah.
But like I said, it ain't slow anymore, Charles.
That's just, oh my God. That's on low boost.
And it does that effortlessly.
Oh my
So
God.
good though.
Don't drive in the rain.
No wide open throttle unless it's dry and you got a straight road.
Damn. Wow. Fun.
Nice.
All right. Here, I'm gonna film this. I'll come outside with you. Go ahead. Go outside. I'll be over there. All right, guys, it's the end of the video. I'm super pumped that Charles's truck came together as nice as it is. Now, obviously, did we make 400 horsepower with our $400 engine? No, but we got really close. And really, we're just at the limitations of everything around the engine, not the actual engine block itself. It's like this car behind me has a little bit more porting than that engine does, but still basically an REW. However, this has a much bigger turbo. We made like 460 horsepower. So the setup in the truck, for those curious, it is a REW from an FDRX7. Stock FD intake manifolds. It has an old Air Research turbo, journal bearings, small deal from the 90s. I have really no details on it other than it's just what Charles had. Injector dynamics injectors, a Haltech Elite 750. It is a big street port. It's got turbo and studs in it, and that's basically it. So the turbo and studs, yes, exceeded our budget. We're just ignoring those and the whole cost of this build, but every single part of this engine was used. There was not a new apex seal installed, not a new side seal, no new corner seals, no new springs. The irons I sanded right over here with the DA sander, the housings we resurfaced, and they came out of an engine with a blown coolant seal. So like it was really rusty on the inside. You guys, I'll link the video, Trash to Treasure engine restoration up over here. And I'm just super impressed with one, how fast Ernie has this thing starting. 2, we made 350 horsepower off of used junk. Super stoked. And 3, just overall its reliability. This engine has driven to Deals Gap this year to kind of bed and break it in. It's been tuned on the dyno basically twice. We ran into some issues with misfires, and then I changed a bunch of stuff. So we had to like kind of start over. So we started over and we made 350 wheel. Easily with a bigger turbo. This thing could make more than my RX-8. It could easily make what this one does. It's just the truck has an NA RX-7, the small one, transmission, okay? And basically a truck rear axle is the same as a first generation RX-7 differential. The truck has a GSLSE limited slip differential in it, okay? So it does 2-wheel burnouts, but this is small stuff, guys. This is like max 350 horsepower stuff. So until we can upgrade the rest of this, we'll push this engine as hard as we can with what we have, which is what we've got right now. You know, unfortunately, fortunately, I like that the channel and the builds we do are very relatable, and this is not an unlimited budget built car channel, okay? So this is 100% the most budget, like 350 horsepower thrown together you can pretty much make, unless you go buy Ernie's FC, which has a 6-port engine and turbo 2 intakes and some other stuff on it. But for the sake of the video, we're close. I think we could change the turbo out and just make that power pretty easily. So maybe that's a future thing. Y'all should comment below, because that would be a very It's not going to take much more turbo, or we could put E85 in it for one video and just turn it up. It doesn't have a flex fuel sensor and we're out of inputs, so I can't like add one to do the whole flex thing. But if we did do like a conversion straight just to E85 and then retuned it for E85, we could very easily make that 400 horsepower number. So definitely comment below if you want to see it. The last thing I want to talk about is Calvin and I took my green RX-8 to the Slammed Enough Gatlinburg car show this weekend, or I guess Slammed Enough Sevierville, okay? And we filmed some content going there. However, with all the stuff that happened, I don't really feel comfortable posting my video or wanting to make some video titled "We Drove My RX-8 to Slammed Enough Gatlinburg." And I don't know why. I have a lot of support and a lot of respect for the guys that put on the Slammed Enough car show. My buddy Brandon is part of that team. And just what happened sucks for them, for the Slammed Enough event organizers, because they didn't have anything to do with all the other crap that went down. Like Calvin and I went down there to the whole deal in Pigeon Forge, and at like 10 o'clock, we were like, if you saw my Instagram, I was like, Calvin, this is aggressive. We need to leave because something bad's going to happen, you know? So we got out of there quick, and I just don't feel comfortable bringing any light to it per se, or trying to be a part of that. I'm not a political guy. I don't do this for the views, albeit being able to sustain and make some money to build my cars is handy from the YouTube side, but I'm not a clickbait guy. So it's not my space to try to be in here. But we were hoping to get down there and have some fun. And I wanted to make this for the guys that I did talk to and the guys who helped me. So I'll include a couple of the clips from it right now. Basically, we overheated my fuel pumps and ran out of gas or something of the sorts. I'm not going to admit that I ran out of fuel. We have a functional gas gauge, but the car died with no fuel pressure. Okay, we pushed it like a mile. And then John with Penny the RX-7, I'll link his Instagram. Go show him some love. It's a beautiful blue FC RX-7. Gave me a ride from the gas station. I curled up in the trunk of his FC to get back to my car so that we could put gas in it and get going. And it was a whole ordeal. So I'll include those clips here at the end. But I just want to give a huge shout out to all the guys that we did talk to and meet at the Slammed Enough, like assorted other, area around there. And it does just suck that whole event got canceled. We missed the show on Saturday, so I didn't get to see any of the cars, and then the Sunday show got canceled, so it was just really unfortunate. And it's one of those things that I've been into cars long enough, 10, 11 years, that a gas station, Ashley Furniture, whatever, our local meetups were cool and chill, and people didn't leave trash in the parking lots. No one did burnouts in the parking lots. Yeah, we were going out and street racing, but we weren't being idiots and putting other people in danger. And I really feel like that's the biggest takeaway for, if you're a younger guy watching these videos, if you're even an older guy watching these videos, that, me, I don't know that I represent the whole car community, but what I thoroughly enjoy about going out to car meets is seeing what other people build, how they do it and why they do it, so that I could potentially learn something and apply that to my own car, whether it's cutting my control arms for 52 degrees of camber, or why somebody put this wing on the back of their car because of this, and this, right? And I feel like a lot of these car meets now lack that. Like, we're not sharing what we did with our cars and stuff so much, and people aren't just going out to learn. They're going out to get a clip to put on the internet. And that's the part that, as much as I am the guy uploading videos to the internet, that's why I don't film anything when I generally go out to car meets, is I want to be there for the people and talk to you guys. And that's really, I hope the guys I talk to, you guys can see that. So with that, that's the end of this video. I apologize for my rant here at the end, but I wanted to include it, and I felt like the timing, this video is coming out right whenever all this stuff happened, and I just want to mention it. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Live a life you don't need vacation from, and keep it rad. All right, so I gotta give a huge thanks to Penny the RX-7 FC for picking me up from the gas station to rescue me in my RX-8 because we broke down. And Mario and Alex for getting Calvin with some fuel, who then apparently drove right past us while I was in the trunk of that car. So hopefully he's close. We'll get her sorted out. Well, I was just in the back of the car, in the trunk. I couldn't see.
Yeah, you couldn't see anything.
I could barely hold my head in there.
I was going like 10 mile an hour, just looking like somebody's gonna wave at me, and I was watching the mirror too. And
we passed each other.
Yeah.
was like,
Oh
oh,
my
cool,
gosh.
I got fuel. I'm gonna go find Eric.
That's all it was though, fired right up?
Yeah, literally fired right
Okay.
up.
Well, hey, I guess you can give me crap now for running out of gas.
You had a functioning gas gauge.
Yeah, but it had worked.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say anything.
I mean, if we ran out of fuel, like at that fuel level,
yeah,
then either the gas gauge, something's off, or I don't know, like something's off. Right?
Yeah.
Because I ran it to E the other week, like 2E, and it never shut off. So I filled them up. They're fully maxed.
yeah. Well, there's probably like 2 gallons in there.
Yeah, well, now we'll have at least 4. We'll make it to the gas station down the hill.
What the hell kind of Joe Biden Obamacare fuel pump is this?
Did you put premix in?
No.
Okay, we'll have to do that. I've got a OMP fault right now, guys. Not that this is the most opportune time for a detailed explanation, but somehow I messed up the wiring on my stepper motor control. It doesn't work, so I got to fix that.
Dude,
but
some guy rolled by. One, nobody stops to check. But some guy rolled by, and he goes, dude, get the and I'm like, I'm not in the road. If I could move, I wouldn't be here.
It's like, can I please have a ride down to the... Dude, the guy driving that, it was an R34 GTT 4-door or something.
Yeah.
Super nice people.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome guys.
I was like, probably one of the most expensive cars to roll by here. Just like, nicest guy here.
Yeah, beautiful car, real pretty, great people, super huge thanks. And I'm bad at names in stressful situations, so this R34 Skyline guy and his girlfriend, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And then Penny something FC, I took a picture of the Instagram, put it on here. He's gonna send me the picture of me curled up in the back. Thank you for the ride up. We just rolled into the gas station. I'm like, that one, there's the RX-7. He'll probably know me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no, we're a potential guy. And he's like, oh, I think I've seen some of your things. I'm like, I need a ride, dude. Like, are you going to, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I was just chilling here, and they came walking down, and he was like, hey, what's wrong? And I was like, I ran out of gas. And he goes, I got gas up there. I'm perfect.
All right, guys, the shop has been completely yard sailed because, well, we took the RX-8 for a road trip, so I had to pack a toolkit. I also got the blue RX-8 basically done. Yeah, that's a whole nother ordeal. And then I gotta do some work on this, which y'all don't really know anything about, but it's been a good battle, and we're gonna win the battle. And then you'll see it. Peace, guys.